This video is going to take you through the step-by-step process of engaging and operating the pump on a Pierce Impel engine. We're going to start off in the cab. With your foot on the service brake, shift into neutral and set the parking brake. The pneumatic pump shifter is located by your right hand above the pump shifter. Move it down and pause in the middle position, and that allows any driveline energy to release. Then you're going to place it all the way down into pump. You should see one green light. Your next step is going to be to shift the transmission by pressing drive, and you'll see 4-4. You're also going to see 2 green lights, and the speedometer is going to go up to just over 15 miles an hour. And that's because Pierce measures their speed off of the drive line and not off of the rear tires. Last step that you're going to take is to get out and push the regen inhibit switch. It's located down by your left knee. You press and hold that and it'll turn red. A couple things you want to check before you leave the cab. Transmission should say 4-4. There should be 2 green lights, and the speedometer should read over 15 miles an hour. After you leave the cab, you're going to immediately come back and set your wheel chocks. Once you get those set, consider your radio, either your pocket radio, or if you don't have that, go ahead and put your headset on so that you're in communication with your crew. Once you get your headset on, we're going to check the external pump indicators to make sure that we're actually in pump gear. And those are the cab tank lights will be lit, the manual pump shift handle will be out, the OK to pump lights will be on. Both on the pressure governor there will be 3, and then on the pump panel there's 1. There's a pump panel light that's going to be on over the pump intake gauge, and you can hear the sound of the pump spinning. Once we check those and we're sure we're in pump gear, we're going to walk over to the tank to pump and open that. Our next step that we're going to do every time is prime the pump, and the way we're going to do that is on this engine is first turn the disconnect to the on position, and then we're going to pull the handle out and prime. And when we do that, that's going to do 2 things. It's going to send power to the priming motor, and it's going to open the valve. So we'll pull that all the way out. And when you're done, be sure you push that all the way in and turn the power off. By pushing that on, you make sure that pushing it all the way in, you make sure that that valve is closed and now there's no more power going to the primer. The next step is to use our pressure governor. So it comes up not showing anything. We're going to press mode, which is going to take you into PSI. Usually that's where we want to be when we're pumping the engine. Once we're in the PSI mode, now we can either increase the pressure by pressing the increase button, or if we want to go up to 145, we'll press preset. We've showed everything going right here. Check out our troubleshooting video for a more in-depth look at overcoming some problems that you might face at the pump panel.